Okay, Minky's here, so we can start, right? Okay, Minky's here, so we can start, right? Mute that, please. Okay, welcome everybody. Good morning. We've got a lot of new people here, new names that we're seeing, right, Debbie?
Yes.
And you see before you, if anyone has a question, these are our Druzy dolls. And you're going to find out a little bit more about these in about 2 weeks from now. Approximately, those of you who are subscribers or who are box buyers. You have any comments on the Druzys, Debbie?
Nope, they're just our little friends, and they're here to help us with our auctions and to babysit the orphans.
Yes, and to make sure I don't mess up too badly. So, any questions? I'm going to wait just a minute before we go over the rules. It's not quite 10 o'clock and people are starting to file in. Let's see. Gosh, I should have prepared some pre-show notes, shouldn't I? Who have we got on? I saw Nancy come on just a minute ago.
I've been writing everybody down so I can put them in the drawing. So Sharon just came in, Sharon Seaver.
Hi, Sharon.
Margot's here.
Margot. I didn't see Margot come in. Hi, Margot. And like I said, Minky's here, so of course that means we're going to have a good time.
And Colleen is here. Colleen is one of our moderators. She tries to keep us sane and organized, and she does an excellent job. I couldn't do this without her.
Yep, but we appreciate all of you.
Misty Marinar.
Yeah, I think my chat's running funny. I mean, it wouldn't be a decent auction if we weren't having some sort of technical difficulties, I guess. And today we've just got a slow connection. I've already talked to our provider, and they said they could help us, but there would be a chance it would interrupt the feed. So I said, never mind. So if things are a little choppy today, that's why. If I act a little silly, it's because I was in an interesting accident yesterday. You'll see a little bit of blood, a little bit of swelling in a few other places.
It's a good thing you can't see it.
Yeah,
whole side of his face is road rash, some of it pretty deep. He's got a black eye. It's all swollen.
And Debbie's not taking credit for any of it.
I didn't hit him. I promise I did not hit him.
No, I was jogging, and I caught a bad place in the road and went down, and I was afraid I was going to roll out into traffic. So rather than do that, I put my face down to stop things. So anyway, and my glasses are all twisted and scraped, so I can't see too well. So if I just start rambling on about something, that's the reason why. All right, what have we got? It is past 10 o'clock, so let's talk a little bit about the rules. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and put them in. And Debbie, she's on the time delay like all the rest of you. And so she'll tell me what the questions are, and we can go ahead and answer them as they come in. But anyway, the auction, we have 25 basic stones, which we're going to be auctioning today. Auctions, the bidding will start at $10. Going up in $1 increments. We don't do the 50 cent, 25 cents, or anything else. We do have 5 second chance auctions, which the second chances, those of you who've been here before, those of you who haven't, I'll explain it. In a second chance auction, we have a similar stone with the same add-on bag, and the add-on bag, anybody can bid on these who has not already won an auction up to this point. So for the second chances, if you've won an auction, you can sit back and relax, and everyone else has a chance. That's the second chance. It just gives a few more people an opportunity to win a stone. We're also going to be doing a little experiment today. We're going to try a new type of auction, again, to see if we can send more of you home with stones. And then finally, we have a drawing again today.
We do.
we have a drawing. Let me pull this out of the way. And I promised elephants, and there we go. We have these little carved elephant pendant stones. There are 6 of them, and so 6 of you will have a little drawing at the end. What's the stone, Debbie?
This is rainbow jasper, carved into little elephants, and they do have a tiny loop on them.
They do. It's fastened permanently on top. They don't come with any paperwork or anything, but we're going to be holding a drawing at the end from pretty much everyone who has participated today.
They're small. They're like 18 millimeters by, I don't know, about 12 maybe.
Oh, they're bigger than that, maybe about 15, 16. But anyway, okay. They're almost small enough that we considered doing them as earring sets and pairing them up. But we thought now this is a good time to get a few more people, so we're going to draw all 6 of them individually. And we'll do that at the very end. You don't have to be here. We will notify you. Okay, all auctions, once we say the bidding's over, that's it. You're committed to it. One thing I should say, a lot of you have handles and YouTube names that are different from your regular name. If you do and we don't recognize it, it's a little hard for us to locate you in order to send you the PayPal invoice and notifications. And so if you've got, a name like I Break for Squirrels or Beating Forever, you might want to send us, and you win an auction, you might want to send us a note as to what your name and email address is. We had an issue a couple of auctions ago where we just could not locate the person for like almost a week, I think it was, and upset several people when we sent them invoices saying, here, you've won this new thing, and they says, I don't know who you are and what you're doing. Let's see, a couple of other little things. Every one of the orphans will come with an adoption certificate, like this one right here, along with the really important stuff that has other information on it. One other thing to try and make the auctions go a little faster, with the first bag, I will tell you a couple of things that are going to be somewhat the same in every bag, just to give you an idea. Anything to add, Debbie?
Do they have any questions?
Yeah, do you have any questions before we begin? Give you just a second to do that. And while I'm waiting for any questions, each one of you will receive a bag just like this. I'm only going to show it once. And within the bags, of course, are optional. The price on the bags today is $14.
Yeah.
$14. They're completely optional, but judging...
That's subject to change depending on how the bidding goes, but it never goes more than that. The bags have been known to drop in price, so...
Yeah, at Debbie's whim. So anyway, you'll receive this bag. You'll receive the adoption certificate. Those of you who win the drawing at the end, it will be included in your mailing package if you've won any auctions. Otherwise, you'll just receive it separately. Shipping today is just the standard $6 shipping, unless Debbie decides to do something or I do. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes I get to be the good guy. So everybody ready? And for those of you who are new, we do have a timer up on the screen for 3 minutes, and I will start it just after we introduce the stone. And
because of the lag that Steve has on his computer, because he's the host, that's Colleen's primary. The reason we really need her is that we use the timer on her computer because we feel it comes the closest to the timer that each of you will be seeing on your computer. So when the timer hits 0, she snaps a screenshot for us and then announces who the winner is and what their bid was.
And anything that'll be any different, we'll just announce it as we go along. Anyway, let me zoom in just a little bit on, whoa, not quite that much.
Heather, you bid by just typing in like you are comments. You'll notice here in just a second how people are doing it.
Yeah, we just start at $10 and you can go up by $1 or you can go up by whatever, as long as it's $1 increments. We have people that will jump up $5, $3, $6, whatever. But we do the bidding for the 3 minutes. Now the second chance auctions are a little different because we don't have to go through the whole bag again. And so usually we don't throw up the timer. I just open the bidding and we let everybody bid and then we close it. All right, the first stone. This is Takio, a bamboo agate, one of my favorite of all the agate stones. Takio, the name means strong as bamboo. I'm going to start the timer, Debbie, just a minute. This is the first one. Let me find my mouse. The timer's going so the bidding can begin. Bamboo agate, sometimes called bamboo leaf agate due to the leaf-like patterns because it resembles bamboo. Let me just look at it. This is just a nice stone. It's 44 by 22 millimeters. And the beads that go with it, first off, and this is why I didn't want to start the timer, we do have a little accessory bag. I will open the first one so you can see what's included in the accessory bag.
This is a findings bag, and every single dress-up bag has one of these findings bags with the same components. What can vary is the metal color. In this case, you're seeing gunmetal, but it could be antique silver, gold, or antique copper. And then you're going to get a yard, 36 inches of a 2mm round leather cord. That too is curated to go with the orphan bead. So you're going to see a few colors, but he won't open every bag after this first one. Just know that every dress-up bag has this findings.
And I've stopped the timer just because of the explanation here, because we want to make sure you got plenty of time. We've got a clasp, we've got a pinch bell, there are jump rings, there are cord ends, and there is, I believe, a yard of 2mm leather cord, correct, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay, so I won't be opening it again. We'll just talk about, the color difference in each one. So let me set that aside and I will restart the timer, but the bidding can just, you don't have to start over, just continue with the bidding. All right, inside this bag, we have 20 8mm frosted opalite beads. We have 7mm A grade smoky quartz. And then we have some howlite rounds. These are 4mm, and there are 35 of those. On top of that, we have some black abacus beads. These are 8 by 6mm. And whoops, that's the 8 by 6.
This is a black
6 by 4
plated on white imitation jade.
And there was a 6 by 4. There's a 4 by 3. And then we have some 6 by 4mm crystal rice AB, and then 6mm crystal hexagons. Now you're going to see the hexagons and the crystal rice beads in a lot of the different projects today.
Can't see the crystals.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom out just a tiny bit more. And this is a good opportunity to show you what the difference between A grade and a regular grade crystal is. So take a look at that. And then we have our little accessory bag, our bag of bead soup, and there is a ton of stuff in this bag. Debbie packed these. Okay, there is one black vein jasper briolette right
black
there.
Water jasper, or black vein jasper.
Black vein jasper, 30 by 10. We have a couple of, or 4 rutilated quartz. I'll pull up as many as I can grab here quickly. Rutilated quartz faceted ovals, 18 by 13. I love rutilated quartz.
And they are faceted. These are beautiful.
There's the 4th one. And then we have some black sardonyx tubes, which is, nope, the black, these are the weathered agate tubes. These are 18 by 13s. I'm off the camera. And then we have the smaller ones, the sardonyx tubes. There are 6 of these, 13 by 4. Then we have some black tourmaline nuggets. You can see these scattered all throughout. Tourmaline is just, is pretty close to a precious stone fact, a lot of the rubies in the crown jewels are not really rubies, they're red tourmalines. We have some white jade rondelles. These are 6x4. There are 17 of those. And then we have some cultured pearls. I'm going to grab a couple of them. These are buttons. And what's interesting about these are double drilled. They're 7 millimeters in diameter, 4 millimeters thick. They're an A grade, and they are drilled horizontally and vertically. And so there are 12 of those in the kit. The timer is up. Do we have a winner?
You probably won't be able to find double drilled pearls. I bought those over a decade ago, so.
All right. This first one takes a little longer to clear up. Sorry, everybody.
So Angela won that at 34. Congratulations, Angela.
Yeah, bamboo agate is the best. We've got some amazing agates today. We've got agate royalty that we're going to be showing you today. All right. Auction number 2. We have a banded agate heart. Okay, name on this is Sherlyn. Origin is Old English, means beloved. And I'm going to start the timer. All right, this heart is two-sided. It's been flat cut. It is extremely thin. I often call these guitar picks because it ranges from about 3 millimeters to 1 millimeter thick. It is 35 by 40 millimeters. The banded agates were considered a healing stone in old history. But let's talk about what's in the bag now. Okay. Okay, we've got the findings bag, which is kind of a purpley with silver metal. And then we've got purple Moshon jade. These are 8 millimeter jade rounds. There are 20 of them. And then we have some, where is it? There is rainbow fluorite rounds. These are 4 millimeter A grade. There are 40 of those. And then we've got 25 green banded agate rounds, 6 millimeters. Then on the glass side, we've got 20 sea green 8x6s. Oh, look at the colors on these. If I can get this to come into focus a little bit for you. Just a wonderful range of colors. We got abacus today. Sea green 6x4 millimeter. And then we've got the 4x3s. You're going to see a lot of the abacus beads today. Debbie went through and found a lot of them.
Actually, every bag will have 3 strands of different sizes of abacus and a duplicate of the hexagon and rice.
Yeah, and there's the hexagon and rice beads right there. The hexagon is an A grade, 6 millimeter. The rice is 6x4. Now let's see what's in the extra bag. Oh! First off, we have a focal. We have a coin, 22 millimeter. This is an A grade fluorite. And then we have some briolette nuggets. These are carved through the top. These are also fluorite, faceted. Size-wise, Debbie's put down large. So I guess they're large.
They vary in size.
Then we have some green and purple agate ovals. You can see these right here. They almost look like a fluorite, don't they? But they're an agate. And there are 5 of the ovals, 16 by 12. And then we have some amethyst teardrops. Looks like there's a couple of these. There's a pair of earrings for you. These are 17 by 10. We've run out of time. But let me finish out here. We have these little fluorite blossoms, or these are amethyst, excuse me, the amethyst plum blossoms. These are 11 by 5. We have 10 rainbow fluorite twisted rice that you can see scattered around down below. And then we have the, what is it, fluorite coins. Oh, there they are. They're drilled through the middle. So there are 3 of those in the set, and the timer is long past.
Herberta won that at 32.
Yeah, ever since Debby enlarged the number of things that go into the bag, this is taking me longer. So I apologize, and I'll try to speed up a little bit for you. All right, next. This is considered the royalty of stones. This is a Botswana agate, drilled top to bottom, 34 by 23 by 10. The name is Kennon, Kennon, which is of Scottish and Irish origin, means ancient or wise. We just recently learned that Botswana agate stones are controlled by the Botswanan government, and they don't allow anything that's unfinished to leave the country. And so, most of the people that do the finishing on these are in Asian countries, and so a lot of times they will just tumble big stones so that they can claim they're finished and send them off. A lot of breakage, but there's a lot of, because of all this control, they're becoming harder and harder to get. And this is just a wonderful free-form stone. Could be used either side. So let's look at what's in the bag. Oh, start the timer. Wow, I am so bad. Where's my timer? There it is. All right, sorry everybody. All right, black leather, silver findings. And the stones, we got this. Of course, we've got Botswana rounds in the kit. These are 8 millimeters, 20 of them. And then we have 25 6 millimeter Botswana agate rounds. And then just to kind of round this out, where are they? There they are. We've got some Labradorite faceted rounds. These are just 4 millimeters. They look like a small 4. Then over on the crystal side.
Those are an A grade Labradorite.
Yeah. Oh, they're sparkling at me as we sit here. Then we've got our abacus beads. We've got both 20 by, oh, excuse me, wrong place. These are white imitation jade. The 8 by 6, there's 20 of them. There's 25 of the 6 by 4s. And let's see what else we've got in here. We've got some Gainsborough crystal abacus. This is an A grade abacus crystal. And then we've got our hexes, 6 millimeters, A grade. And we've got our little rice beads as well. Let's dump out the bag. And it looks like there's more of those double drilled pearls in this bag. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got 5 brown agate ovals, which you can see there. Those are really nice. They're 20 by 15. Then we've got 2 Botswana agate ovals. They're 18 by 13. They're the smaller ones here. And then we have some Botswana agate coins. I think Debby just cleared out all of our Botswana agate here. These are 12 by 5, again an A grade. And then there are 10 Botswana agate faucet drops. And you can see, oh, they're on a strand here. Those are 12 by 8. We have some smoky quartz, twisted ovals. There are 6 of those, 11 by 8, again an A grade. And then we have the freshwater pearls, 7 by 4 buttons, double drilled. Wow, I've got 25 minutes. I'm getting better.
25 seconds.
25 seconds, whatever. Minutes, seconds, what's the difference?
This is the last of the Botswana faceted stones that I had. I had 6, and we put them up on our website, sold 5 of them. And then I pulled this one off because I wanted to kind of keep one, and then decided I would put it up for the auction.
Yeah, because Debby figures she can always get more, but she can't.
I can't. I tried.
Yes. Anyway, auction is done. Okay. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our...
Angela won that one.
Angela.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm going to talk about the next one. This one's a little bit different. This is one of those ones we were talking about. Okay, we're calling this a triplet auction. And what it is we have got 3 stones. All of these stones are amethyst. I'm not going to start the timer for a minute, Debbie. Each one of them comes with its own bag. And what we're going to do is once we start the auction and you start bidding, at the end of the auction, the person who wins the auction will get first choice of the 3 stones. Second place gets to choose next. Third place gets to pick the 3rd stone. This is Iolanda, this is Calvary, and Iona are the names of the stones. I'm going to start the timer right now and realize that 3 people will be winning here. It'll be first, second, and third place. So the timer is started. Okay, each one of these stones is a marquee cut. They are sage amethyst, 36 by 20 roughly, 37 by 22 maybe on the large size, but just wonderful examples of amethyst, which at one time was considered the most precious of the precious stones. And then some brilliant person during the 1800s decided, no, it's not a precious stone, and pulled it away. But each and every one of them has its own bag, and within that bag, okay, first off, in the findings kit, the cord is kind of a light purple, and the other findings are gold. And of course, we need to have something purpley, so we have 8mm A-grade fluorite rounds. There are 20 of them in that set. I need to dump these out so I can see them. And then we have 25 amethyst rounds. This is also an A grade. And where's my final? There it is. And then we have 40 howlite rounds, or 4. Makes for a nice contrast of colors, especially with the sage amethyst. In the crystal, we have amethyst crystal abacus beads, 8x6s. And then we've got a white amethyst. Where is this? I'm lost on. Oh, this is the imitation jade, 6x4. And then we have the 25 imitation jade crystals, or excuse me, amethyst crystal abacus beads, 4x3. I'm all over the place today. I'll blame it on the accident. And then we have the hex crystals and the rice crystals, 6mm hexes and the rices. And then let's see what's in the bag. I think there's a purple lace jasper focal in here. Yep, there it is. A wonderful focal. This looks to be about 20mm. And then we have some sage amethyst ovals. There they are. There are 5 of the sage amethyst ovals in this set that are 18x13. We have these rock crystal double drilled beads. I noticed Debbie has quite a few double drilled beads in the set today. But anyway, these are a rock crystal. They're kind of a rounded end rectangle, 16x9. There are 5 of those. There are 2 amethyst briolets in here somewhere. I'm sure I'll find them in a minute.
They're a teardrop.
They're a teardrop.
A grade.
Then we have 9 amethyst nuggets, small to medium. There are 8 amethyst tubes, which you can see the tubes down here. They're just a little short tube. And then 8 moonstone rondelles drilled through the bottom. And then there are 15 moonstone fauceted cubes. You can see the little cubes there. The timer is up.
Okay, Colleen, on this one, I need the top 3 bidders.
Yep, we need 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3.
And what we're going to do is we have a left, a middle, and a right.
Might take her just a minute. We
Okay.
threw this on her kind of new.
I'm sorry.
Okay, first is Heather at 46. Heather, which of the stones do you want? It goes left, middle, or right.
Whoa. Gosh, maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Okay, she wants the one with the V on it. So she wants the one on the right-hand side. Pick it up,
Okay.
Steve, and take it off. That one's going to Heather. Okay, that was Heather's stone.
That's classic sage.
And then second place was Sharon Seaver. Which of the last two stones do you want?
Left or right? Dead air. I feel like I should sing a song or tell a story or something.
Okay, we may have to do this another way. Sharon, she wants the one on the left.
Okay.
And then our third place was Deborah at 45. She gets that one.
All right. Next stone. This is a dendritic agate marquee, 45 by 27. The name is Kahili, which is a Hawaiian name that means feather. We are starting the bidding right now. Let me pan out just a little bit so we can see everything. Dendritic agates, there's lots of different kinds. This one has dendrites, a little bit of plume. Of course, moss agate's a type of dendritic agate, but this one, like I said, combines both plume, which are kind of flower-like growths, along with the dendritic, which are just like little lines and splotches and that, but just a beautiful stone. And of course, the kahili means feather, and it was a symbol of royalty and prestige. And within the kit, first off, the findings, the leather is white, the metal is gunmetal. And then let's see what we've got in here. Ooh, we got one strand of 20 pink spotted agate rounds, which is going to look great with this. These are 8mm. And then we have some moonstone rounds. This is an A-grade moonstone. These are 6mm, and there are 25 of those. And then we have some rose quartz rounds, which I'm sure in the bag here somewhere. These are 4mm, and there are 40 of these. Down, of course, we have our rondelles. The rondelles, we have the largest one, the 8x6, is an imitation white jade. The 6x4 is a pink with an AB finish, abacus. And then the 4x3, the smallest, is also an imitation jade. And then we have the crystal rice, and we have the hexagonal crystals, which is an A grade. Lots of sparkle there. This is what Debbie's doing instead of the little discs or drums that I like so much. And then within our bag, oh, this is just fun to say. We have a pink Peruvian focal piece, 21 millimeter.
Peruvian opal.
What did I say? Oval?
Just pink Peruvian.
Oh, well, anyway, pink Peruvian is just fun to say. Anyway, 21mm square, it's 8mm thick. We have some chiastolite rectangles. There are 2 of them with their distinctive little cross in the middle. And then we have 5 rose quartz crystals, which you can see there. And then we have 4 rose quartz marquee faceted briolettes. How many? We got 4 of those, of the little rose quartz briolettes, faceted. And then 10 peach adventurine rondelles, which are the little flat ones. And then we have these donuts. How many donuts are there in there? There are 8 rose quartz donuts, 10mm round, 4mm thick. And then we have the cultured pearl, the double drilled, cross drilled pearls. And the auction is over. one last look at the Orphan.
Nancy won that one at 45.
Congrats,
Congratulations,
Nancy.
Nancy. That is a gorgeous stone. A lot of these stones look better in real life than they do on our computers and monitors, as those of you who have gotten them in the past can probably confirm that.
All right, next we have Adelinda, which is a German name meaning noble dragon, and this is dragon blood jasper. It's a teardrop, 44 by 24 millimeters. By the way, Colleen, we only have one more triplet, just to make you feel a little better. And the bidding has started. Beautiful finish on this, just polished to perfection. Anyway, it's a very rare crystal found only in Western Australia. It's got that wonderful green and red, and this one has a lot of the red dragon blood in it. Within the bag, the leather is green, and the metal beads looks like gunmetal again. And then we have, brecciated jasper. What size? These are 8 millimeters. There are 20 of these, the brecciated jasper.
They look a little dark there, but
they do look dark.
They do match the dark red in the stone.
And then we have, these are actual jade, 25 nephrite jade, which those of you know is one of the 2 real jades out there, 6 millimeters round, 25 of them. And then we have 40 garnet rounds, and this looks to be a raspberry garnet. Debbie, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not brown, it's definitely
it has a reddish, and those are 3 millimeters, and they are an A grade. And then let's look and see what we've got here on our rondelles, which looks like the rondelles are all a green crystal. You've got the light gold on green on the largest, the 8x6, the same on the 6x4 and the 4x3.
It's a match set.
Looks matched to me. And then we have the hex crystals and the rices. They're hard. It's hard to focus on them because they're so sparkly. Within our accessory bag, oh, that's perfect, Debbie. We got a rhyolite focal bead, 20 millimeter coin. Okay, that's just that's a pendant all by itself. And
Rhyolite, sometimes called rainbow jasper, not rainbow, rainforest jasper.
Then also I would call this another focal. This is a dark red jasper oval, 25 by 18, extremely dark red, but very pretty. Then what have we got here? We've got 4 rhyolite marquees, which you can see right there. And then we have 2 brecciated jasper double drilled rectangles. Right there and there. Like I said, Debbie's trying to get the double drilled in today. And then we have 2 brecciated jasper teardrops. You can see them right there and there. 3 rhyolite rectangles. They're just kind of small, 12 by 8. And then there are 12 brecciated jasper rondelles right here. And what? Nope, that's everything. And the bidding is over. Wow, I got done on time. That in and of itself is a small miracle.
Yeah, double drilled stones are really hard to find. I collected a lot of them, like I said, a little over a decade ago. Most of the time I only had 1 strand, so, but I'm sharing because you guys are so great.
Yeah, she especially likes to share my stuff.
Angela
has got that. All right, let me put this first set away.
I left all that out. This is a second chance.
Oh gosh. I am so sorry. I didn't know. This is a second chance. We have a second dragon blood jasper teardrop. And so I'm going to dump all this stuff back out. Carefully arranging it while we bring out the second chance stone.
Second chance bags are identical in the same way the triplets are. So the only thing that's different is the stone itself.
Right, and this stone's name is Kada. Again, it's 44 by 24. We are not going to have a printed timer because we're not going to run it as long because you've already seen everything that's in the bag. And so we're going to begin the bidding right now. Okay, again, this is dragon blood jasper. They connected this to battles in some cultures, and it was considered a talisman that protected people or soldiers on the field. As long as they carried it, not a single drop of the warrior's blood would fall onto the battlefield. It probably all just stayed inside their armor. But anyway, it allows people supposedly to focus on what truly is important. So we got bids on this, Debbie? I can't, my chat window's not up.
Hey, yes, you don't. Only people who can bid on this is somebody who has not already won.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have explained that better.
A stone today. So we have, we're up to 25. We have a bid for 30.
Yeah, we got 30. We're going to go 31. Got a 31, anybody?
Anybody want to go 31?
31 bid, 31. Okay, let's call 30 once.
We have a 35.
Oh, we got a 35. Okay, 35 going. Need a 36. Got a 36, anybody? 35 going 36, 36. 35 going once, going twice, going 3 times, sold at 35.
Angel, 35.
And I will make sure that goes in the right bag. If not, we'll sort it out all later, right, Debbie?
Yeah. Congratulations, Angel.
Yes. All right. Next, we have a fluorite teardrop. This is Norina. Okay, this is a mostly gold, but there is some purple, some browns in this fluorite teardrop, 45 by 28. Norina is an Irish origin name that means one who can reveal hidden treasure. This is the one that you use when you're going to the bead store looking for something special, and the bidding has started on this bead.
Yellow is probably the rarest of the colors of the rainbow jaspers.
I didn't know that.
You don't see the yellow fluorite very often.
But we're still putting purple into the leather and gold. But I'm saying we're using purple for the leather on the findings bag. And then for your accessories, we've got 1 strand of rock crystal. This is 8 millimeter that has been heat treated. It is an A grade, but it has been heat treated to give it that purple cast.
On this is they use radiated heat.
And then we have 6 millimeter amethyst rounds, an A grade, and you can see the comparison between the rock crystal and the amethyst, and it's very, very close. And then where is my last one? I know it's down there somewhere. Oh, it's the yellow Malaysian jade rounds. There they are. Okay, this is our 4 millimeter. It's a Malaysian jade. There's a strand of 35. And then we've got our abacus beads. You can see the largest one, the 8x6, is an amethyst crystal with an AB finish. The 6x4 is a gold. The 4x3 is a purple. All of these with an AB finish on them. And then we have our 2 crystals, the hex crystal A grade and the rices. And then within the bag, we got to have a fluorite focal in here, because I know we still have a few. Oh, wow. That's a good sized one. Okay, this is a 25 by 18 fluorite oval, drilled top to bottom. And then it looks like we also have a yellow briolette drop. Is that it right there, Debbie? Yeah, that's an A grade.
That's also yellow fluorite.
That's a beautiful color.
Only had 1 strand of them, so.
There it is.
Did you get a couple of them? Make gorgeous earrings.
Yeah, but they only get 1 in the set. Then we've got the citrine coins. And there are 6 of those, 12 by 8. We've got brecciated jasper, double drilled rectangles.
We do?
It says we
not
do.
In this one we don't.
Okay. Well, I've got the wrong right up here. We got rainbow fluorite carved flowerets. You can see one of those right there. These are 15 millimeter. We got 2 amethyst teardrops. There's one there. And there are 10 amethyst ovals that you can see there, there, and there. And then we have some rainbow fluorite tubes, large selection of those. And our bidding is up.
There's some citrine coins in there.
Yeah, I mentioned the citrine.
Oh, okay.
It's just that we've got the brio, or the brecciated jasper, which we don't have in here.
It's just a typo. I forgot to take that line out.
So we will cross it off. Anyway, the auction is over. And we begin. We have a winner on that.
No, she's going to the screenshot because she's not sure.
Okay.
Deborah Seiko.
All right, Deborah.
33.
Yep. We're going to the quick cam. Get it. Next, we have a Norina jasper coin. This orphan's name is Rodri, which is Welsh meaning wheel or circle. Very appropriate. It was also the name of a Welsh king back in about the 9th century or so. And probably because so many Welshmen got sent to Australia as prisoners of one sort or another, because this is an Australian coin. We will begin the bidding. 40 millimeters round. This is a beautiful example of the Norina jasper stone. And then inside the findings bag is a rich brown color with an antique copper on the findings. And let's see what we've got. All right, Norina jasper. It's going to be the theme of this one right here, because we've got 8 millimeter rounds. And we've got 6 millimeter Norina jasper rounds, and we've got 4 millimeters. And you can see how they're very similar to mookaite sometimes.
The 4 millimeter
in the
is
colors.
mookaite.
Oh, the 4 mil, that's why it's similar. You've put down rainbow jasper rounds on this one. So anyway.
The 6 millimeter, nope, they're both Norina jaspers.
Yep.
The 8 and the 6 and the 4 is mookaite jasper.
Okay, well, on my little cheat sheet it says rainbow jasper. So anyway, let's look at what we've got on our abacus today. We've got a copper on red for the large one, the 8x6, 20 of those. And then we have a gold crystal abacus, 6x4. And then we have a copper on red for the smaller one. So you can see there are tons of sparkle. And then we have our hex bead. And we have our crystal rice. And then inside the magic bag, it's fun to look in the bags from the outside. Debbie has packed these so tight that I can barely get them open. And I'll definitely never get them full again. Okay, first off, we have a mookaite focal. Pretty stone, 25 by 18. And then we have 5 of these dark red agate marquee beads. These are 18 by 13. There are 3 mookaite. There are 3 of the, nope, that's the wrong one. Jasper coins. You can see the mookaite jasper coins. And then there are 5 mookaite fauceted briolets, 6 carnelian fauceted rounds. There are the red stone hidden down inside there. We've got 12 mookaite tubes, which are pretty obvious, and then 30 mookaite rondelles that are the 6x2. These are the little tiny rondelles there. And I got done early, so it's a good chance to look at these red.
How about the carnelian fauceted rondelles?
The carnelian, it's, well, yeah, they're the carnelian. I thought I mentioned the carnelian, the 6 fauceted carnelian rondelles.
I can't really see your hand that well. So.
I know. It's awkward. I've got 3 screens I'm looking at here. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, the bidding is up. If you're a collector of Australian stones, you've got like 3 different ones in here.
Okay, Angela won that one.
Congrats, Angela. And next we have, oh, this is again one of my favorites. This is Bentley, everybody. Bentley, which means meadow of bent grass, is a rutilated quartz leaf. Now the rutilations on this one tend to be kind of a green-gray with some silver. There's a touch of sparkle in there on the rutilations as well. It's 43 by 25. This one is extremely clear and transparent outside of the rutilations, which is nice. So there is our rutilated quartz. And
Try refreshing your screen, Sharon. It might help with the lag.
All right, the findings bag is a brown with silver findings. And we've got we've got fancy jasper rounds, 8 millimeters with this stone. There are 20 of those, and then there are 25 fancy jasper 6 millimeter beads. And then on a complete change here, we've got these 10 millimeter Z beads, Z agates, which is a carved and a special treatment onto it. They're Tibetan agate rounds. On our if I can find all of the abacus, we've got a champagne crystal abacus. Champagne means it just has a slight gold cast to it. And then we have on the 6x4s our green crystal abacus. And then we have the smallest one is a light gold on green with a special finish. They are half plated. Then we have the hex crystals and the rices as well. Just lots of sparkle in this month's selection, or for this auction.
Bob,
Then
you never put the timer up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my helpers? Help myself. Well, we got lots of time to talk about this. All right, we got 6 fancy jasper opals, or ovals. Excuse me. I did hit my head yesterday. Okay, fancy jasper runs the whole gamut of colors from reds to browns to greens. So these ovals, there's 6 of them are 18 by 13. I'm going to slide those off so you can have a better look at everything else. And then we have pretonite briolettes that are in a marquee shape. And there are 4 of those in here. Pretonite's one of Debbie's favorite stones. We have 5 green weathered agate tubes. I call them columns when they get to be short and fat like this. There are 5 of those, 12 by 8, 15 green adventurine rondelles. And then we have some of these double drilled, cross drilled button pearls, which again are an A finish. In fact, the finish on that may be a little higher than that. Oh, are they still bidding?
Yeah, you can count it down if you want, though.
Let's count it down from 10. I'm going to shut that down, so I apologize for not getting that up there. So let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who's going home with our rutilated quartz. There's some wonderful sparkle in this quartz. There's some internal things going on here that allow that.
She says it was Angel at 52.
Okay, so Angel's the winner on that one.
Yeah.
Yes? Are we done?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, polychromes. This one's name is chroma, which is a Latin origin. It means intense color. It's just perfect for someone who likes bright colors. And again, polychrome has become quite a rare stone, relatively new stone. This one's 41 by 23. It was discovered while they were looking for something else. What?
Your clock.
Yep, got to start the clock. There we go.
Somebody's on top of us. That's
yes,
good.
Clock. We thought you said cluck. So we're doing the funky chicken here. Anyway, polychrome jasper. And inside the bag, the findings is a dark rich brown with an antique copper metal. Yeah, I saw that.
Just to make sure it was that.
Yeah, Debbie's over here stretching out her cord as much as possible. Okay, within the bag, we have 10 millimeter frosted Druzy agate rounds. Great bracelet possibility there. And then we have 25 sunstone rounds. These are in A grade. Take these out in the sunlight and watch them sparkle and flash. There's 6 millimeters. There are 25 of them. And then we have a strand of goldstone. These are 4 millimeters. In the abacus, the large abacus is, that looks like a copper half-plated, 8 by 6, 20 of them, 25 of the 6 by 4. They call this color sunset crystal. And then this plated 4 by 3 is called salmon. 35 of those. And then we have the rice and the hex strands. And then within the bag, that stuff going all over the place, we have a goldstone focal right there, which is 25 by 18. And then there are 5 goldstone ovals that you can see scattered around. And there are 4 weathered agate tubes or columns, 12 by 8. There are 10 peach adventurine nuggets, which you can see little chunky ones in there. And then there are 10 sunstone slices. These are kind of interesting because they're like a chip, but they've been sliced thin, drilled through the middle. And then we have the cultured pearls that are double drilled, 7 by 4. And these are in A grade as well. Wow. When I start late, I finish late. These slices, sunstone, you really need to look at them from all angles. They're designed to be strung, and from the sides you get a lot of that beautiful sunstone flash in there. They were just kind of a special find that we had. All right, so we are finished with the bidding. Let me throw all those down here. Do we have a winner on this one? Yes, no?
I'm waiting. Those of you on the subscription program got one of the Polychrome hearts in the box last month, but I only had a couple of teardrops. So this would make a great companion.
And that's one of the
Angel at 70.
All right, Angel. And this is a second chance auction. So we have a second polychrome. This is Dendritic. Is this polychrome? One thing about polychrome is no two of them are even close to looking the same. This is 43 by 25. The name Dendritic is an Egyptian name meaning she who represents the red sandy deserts and windswept land, which is probably why they just say Dendritic. Anyway, I'm not going to be putting the timer up on this one because it's a second chance. Only those who have not won an auction may bid in this case. You may begin bidding
We have
immediately.
a bid of 20.
Okay, so we've got 20, 20, looking for 21, 21,
25.
25, 25, going 26, 25, 26,
Kim at 27.
27. We're up to 27. Okay, wonderful stone, front and back though.
Rima at 28.
Rima?
Dreama.
I was there. Okay, I didn't know.
Camille at 30.
Camille at 30.
Oh, well, Camille beat her. Okay. Kim at 32.
We're at 32. 32, going 33. Got a 33.
33.
33. Oh, we got a fight going on. 33, Dreama.
Kim at
33.
35.
35. Okay, 35. I'm going to count it down. So we got a bid at 35. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a winner there.
Kim Molaski, 35.
Congratulations, Kim. We still have a few more, I think at least 2 or 3 more second chances.
Yeah, there's still some more second chances.
And we've got one more triplet, or triple. And give me just a second. I'm going to throw the next bead up there while I set these aside so I don't accidentally knock them over, which would be really bad.
That is a really beautiful stone, Kim. Again, I had just a couple of these teardrop shape, but the color and pattern on them was amazing.
Yeah, this is another one of those stones, because of politics in the area and everything else, it could just disappear at any time. But next we have a dragon vein agate heart, 37 by 43. This is Tatsuko.
Clock?
Yeah, I'll start the clock. I was going to explain the stone. Clock, okay. Means dragon child, Tatsuko. It symbolizes grace and charm. So let's look at what's in the bag. We got black leather in our findings bag, and everything is kind of your gunmetal, dark black metal. Ooh, we've got a strand of fuchsia agate, banded 8mm rounds. We've got 6mm fuchsia agates. There were 20 and 25 of those. And then buried down in here somewhere, we have 4mm A-grade Labradorite faceted rounds. These are 4mm Labradorite. And if I turn these around, you can see the little blue and gold flashes. In our abacus beads, we got some variety here. We've got the large stone is a fuchsia. There are 20 8x6s, 25 of the black crystal abacus that is plated, so it has the nice sparkle, and then 35 white imitation jade crystals in the 4x3. And then we've got the rice and the hex. Again, put these side by side. Those of you win them and compare, see what the difference between an A and a regular grade is. And then inside the bag, I think I see crazy lace. Yep. Focal bead. You have a pink crazy lace coin, 2-sided. This is 25mm. And then we have 3 black rutilated faucet opals, which there they all are. These are 18 by 13. And then we have some shell. Love shell, because it's almost like pearls, and I like pearls. Okay, we got 3 shell double drilled rectangles. You can see the holes on the side. These are 18 by 13. And then we have some fuchsia agate faceted teardrops. There are...
They're the long ones.
I was going to say, are they the long ones?
The fuchsia, yeah.
Okay, fuchsia agate teardrops, 20 by 7. Then you have 2 fuchsia agate faceted teardrops. That is that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just lost here. We have 5 pink Malaysian briolettes, 15 by 13, 8 black sardonyx rondelles. See those there. And then we have 8 opalite ovals. And the timer is up. The ovals are 11 by 8. Do we have a winner on that yet?
Becky at 52, she really wanted this one. I'm glad she
Becky,
won
Becky who loves pink, right?
it. Yes.
And Becky who got here on time this week.
Congratulations, Becky. That is definitely a one-of-a-kind stone. I have nothing even close to it.
Yeah, and Becky showed up at the last auction at the very end, just in time to win the drawing. So if there's any of you who want to hate Becky, there's your reason. Right there. No, nobody hates Becky. Everyone make sure you go check out Becky's YouTube channel. She has some
Gorgeous tutorials.
amazing tutorials. All right, this is Skye, S-K-Y-E, a Scottish name meaning Isle of the Mist. And this is an impression jasper rectangle. Size is 48 by 32. I've started the clock, Debbie. Impression jasper has so many different names: aquaterra jasper, sea sediment jasper, snakeskin jasper, blues, greens, browns. It's just a wonderful looking stone. It's a heavy stone. We've got some big stones this week. The findings bag, we've got a brown with antique copper. And of course, we've got to have impression jasper rounds to go with this. And so we've got 8mm impression jasper rounds. And then what else have we got? We've got goldstone, 6mm, which actually goes very well with this impression jasper. And then we got some 4mm impression jasper stones. There's 35 of them in there. And then our abacuses. We have a light blue, and the large one, the 8x6, we have a sunset AB finish, which is kind of this gold color in the 6x4. And then we have a turquoise crystal abacus in the 4x3s. And then it looks like we have our hex and rice. I don't think all of them have this, but it seems like it has been so far.
Every single bag has one strand of the hex, A-grade hexagon, and a regular rice.
Okay.
You'll see a real difference. So when in the future, when we say A-grade, if you get one of these bags, you'll know what we're talking about, because you'll see a difference in the quality of these two.
All right, in the little bag, we have a 25 by 18 twisted oval Amazonite focal bead. That's a pretty stone. And then we have 6 impression jasper tubes. Again, I call these columns because they're so thick and nice. They're 14 by 10mm. We have these Amazonite coins. There are 5 coins, 13 to 15mm. We have the Amazonite carved flowers, 15mm.
No, carved flower
is aquamarine.
Aquamarine.
I'm sorry, these are aquamarines.
Not Amazon.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful grade of aquamarine.
It is. And then we have 6 Amazonite twisted rice, which you can see an example there. And then finally 6 impression jasper discs, which have this, wonderful finish on them. A lot of variety. Got 14 in there. Yes, those aquamarines, they're very similar in color to the Amazonite in here.
Yes, but
which is a little unusual.
You'll notice that you've got the quartz feature in the aquamarine, and Amazonite doesn't have that kind of a crystalline structure.
Yep, bidding's up. And there are 2 of those flowers in here. Yes, I tried to enlist in the aquamarines and was turned down because I couldn't swim. We have a winner? Hope we do.
Let's see, Angela at 55.
Okay. Should we tell Becky about all the other pink stones coming up?
I think she's seen some of the pendants.
All right.
Congratulations, Angela.
Yes.
That's a nice stone.
Next we have Gable, which is a banded agate triangle. There are little strips of Druzy in this that just sparkle that you really can't see here, just little tiny strips. This is a beautiful stone, 46 by 43. I'm starting the clock, and bidding has become. They also call these layered agates or earth rainbow, and you can see why. They tend to have a calming influence on people, they say. The findings bag is a brown with silver on the metal. And let's see what we've got in the way of beads. We've got 8mm goldstone rounds. A lot of sparkle in this goldstone. Today, Debbie dug down into our extra special stuff. Then we've got blue banded agate rounds, 6mm. And then we have my favorite, the aquamarines. These are 4mm. They're an A grade. There are some internal inclusions on some of these, I notice, which add some extra sparkle.
The A grade is due to their clarity. I mean, you can see through them.
What's there to see? All right. On our abacus beads, we have a blue opalite. That is a pretty blue opalite crystal abacus. And then we have an aqua blue crystal in the medium size, the 6x4. The 4x3 is a wheat color, which is kind of a pale gold. And then we've got our hex and our rice, which you already know about. And finally, we get to the bag. And I think I'm seeing another crazy lace in here. Yep. There it is. Got a blue crazy lace coin. This is 20mm. And then we have some blue goldstone ovals. Blue goldstone, excuse me. They're just goldstone ovals. They're not the blue. And it looks like there are 5 of those. And then we have some aquamarine quartz rectangles. Got that beautiful aquamarine color. And then we have some carved flowers again that are the aquamarine. And there are 2 of those. And then we have some dyed, where are they?
It's the dyed marchand jade.
Right there.
They're diamond.
They're rhombuses.
Drilled corner to corner.
Yeah,
so
they're corner to corner drill.
Diamond or a rhombus.
Yeah, that's a marchand jade. And then we have blue riverstone tubes. Those are a pretty blue on the tubes. There are 10 of the tubes, and then we have these double drilled pearls, freshwater pearls again. And I have to tell you, these are some amazing pearls. We can't get them anymore. We've tried. We probably could if we hunted hard enough. But the price on pearls has doubled twice in the last year. And so these are an amazing buy. And just a wonderful finish. And that cross drilling is something special too. The bidding is over.
Ursula won that.
Ursula.
Congratulations, Ursula.
That's her first win today, I think.
Yeah, she has been trying really hard.
Has she? Well, congratulations. Yeah. What do we got here? Yeah. This is one that Debbie just introduced me to fairly recently. This is Norina, which means from the sea. This is an ocean jasper marquee stone. Fun colors, fun pattern.
Clock?
The clock has started, Debbie.
Okay.
You're on delay. It's there. Anyway, the stone comes from Madagascar, and it has these little spherical patterns in there, little dots. And this one's just especially, the colors and the dots on this are just wonderful. It's almost exclusively from Madagascar, and it has changed in time as they've opened new veins and that. So what you got 20 years ago?
What they haven't opened new veins. There were 2 mines in Madagascar that do the ocean jasper. One of them can only be mined at low tide, and it has been mined out. And that's how Polychrome jasper came to be, is they
They
are
were looking
looking
for this.
for more ocean jasper, and they discovered the Polychrome jasper. But in 2006, we're down to one mine of the ocean jasper, and it's getting depleted, so this stone could end up disappearing on us.
Yes, I want you to know Debbie thinks that I talk too much in the explanation, so I've been cutting back. Anyway, we have nephrite jade. Again, this is a real jade. 20 beads, 8 millimeters round. Then we have some 6 millimeter magnesite rounds and some more nephrite jade. It's 4 millimeters. There are 35 of them here. I forgot to mention that in the findings bag we have a green leather cord and antique silver finish. And let's see what we've got on our abacus. The large abacus is, again, it's a crystal wheat. The middle size, the 6x4, is a dark green. And then we have a cream imitation jade in the small abacus. Then we have the hexes and the rice. And now we open the bag. We'll quickly go through this. I can see double drilled pearls in there, but the focal on this is a Kambaba jasper coined, 20 millimeters, drilled top to bottom or side to side, depending on how you hold it. We have 4 aquamarine, we got 6 green adventurine ovals right there. And then we have 4 aquamarine quartz.
No aquamarine in here.
It says aquamarine quartz rectangles, Debbie. So we got 2 pyrite rectangles that are right there. We have 4 Kambaba rices. These are a fat rice. We have 5 green weathered agate tubes that you can see right there. 8 pyrite rondelles right down there. And then we've got the double drilled pearls. But yeah, no aquamarine in that one. And the bidding is up on this one.
It's a second chance, so
yes.
Don't put them away.
Nope. I did. Bring them back out. Okay, we have a winner on that one.
Angela at 45.
All right, Angela. And this one has a second chance. This is Asherah. Very similar to the other. The white points are a little finer, but it's about the same size, 44 by 22. Asherah is a Persian name, which means she who walks in the ocean. We aren't going to bring the timer up for this one. It's a second chance, so only those who have not won an auction may bid.
We have a bid from Carol at 21.
Oh, I guess we're starting at 21. So we've got 21, we got 22, 21 bid, 22, 21, 22. Got a bid of 22. We're up to 24 from Misty. So we have a 24 bid, 24 bid.
35.
35. 35 for a second chance. This is Asherah, she who walks in the ocean. If you're
Misty at 36.
Misty, well, we got a bid at 36, 36. Okay, we got 36. We're going to count down from 10. 10.
At 38.
38. Okay, we got Camille at 38. 38. Do I hear 39? 39. 38. 38. 39, Misty. 39. 39. Got 40.
40 for Bridget.
I'd say we need a nice round 40 for something. 40. Do we have a 40? 41. 41. 40 bid. 41. Counting down. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Bridget at 40. Congratulations, Bridget.
Those are wonderful stones.
These are amazing ocean jasper. Usually the ocean jasper ocular features are a lot larger type circles. When I saw these, they just made me smile because they were so exquisite, and they're three-dimensional. You look down in the stone and you can see those little circles in the depth of the stone, so they're really pretty.
And we had 2 of them.
Yeah, and that's it. I've only got the 2, so.
Well, now we
they're
don't.
Like that, so.
Now we don't. All right. Next, we have, I'm mixing things up. All right, this is a cabochon. This stone is not drilled. This is a purple.
You're on the wrong one. You should be doing 15, which is the African bloodstone.
Okay. Sorry, people. Got a little technical difficulty here.
Again, we'll blame his head injury.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little woozy, Debbie. So sorry. All right. You would have nightmares if I showed you what happened to me. Anyway.
It looks really bad.
Yeah, it looks like I was punched in the face and then scratched by a tiger down the side. I've never seen road rash quite like this. Cars were stopping to check on me. All right, African bloodstone. This is Jamila. It's a Somalian name meaning she who is beautiful. It also means lovely in Arabic. And so let's get the timer going on this. All right, African bloodstone. This was our Gemstone Orphanage box back in November. These go back to ancient Egypt. It was a talisman, very popular in both Egyptian, Greek, and Roman times. But let's see what's in the box, or in the bag, I should say. First off, the findings bag, which is down at the bottom, is a black with a gunmetal findings. And then we've got, oh, cool. We got my larvakite. We've got larvakite beads. Someday I want to countertop out of this. These are 20 larvakite rounds, 8 millimeters. Got some fun flash on those. And then we have some red bamboo coral, 6 millimeter. Beautiful red on that. And, oh, this is unusual. Where is it? African bloodstone rounds. 4 millimeters, and there are 35 of those. The unusual thing is coming. Okay, here are our abacus beads. You've got a plated gray for your large abacus bead, 8x6s. There are 20 of them. Then there's 25 half-plated black on red that are the 6x4s. And it was these that just stood out to me, these small ones, the 3x2s. This is a red imitation jade. And it was just such a beautiful, bright red, just caught my attention. Now into our bag of shaped gemstones. I see more pearls. Oh, wow. We've got black rutilated ovals. These are a fauceted oval, 18x13. There are 5 of them. And then we've got these wonderful little carved rices that are a red bamboo coral, 9x6s. There's 10 of them. And then there's these little moonstone rondelles that you can see scattered around here. There are 12 dyed red howlite hearts, these little flat hearts. Love those for earrings and for charms on bracelets. We got, I mentioned the moonstone rondelles, the red hearts. We got 20 African bloodstone rondelles that you can see are a little darker and smaller. There's 6x4s, there's 20 of them. And then there are 15 moonstone nuggets that are scattered around in here. And finally, we've got the cultured pearls, the double drilled cultured pearls. And they look like they're in a gray. Still got 10 seconds. What are we going to do, Debbie? I've run out of stuff. I'm talking faster.
The bamboo coral, the carved ones, I bought those again a long time ago, and they changed the laws for being able to farm the coral beds.
Yeah, I forgot the crystals.
Right about that same time, so.
Well, this is all dead coral.
Isn't as abundant as it used to be.
Okay, we are done.
Sharon at 48.
Congrats, Sharon.
And that is, I actually held this stone back when we did the subscription box because of that window.
Because of the window.
In it. And I've held back too many stones. I tell myself I now have to put them up for sale. There's no way I could wrap or finish all of them up the way I'd like to. So.
I could.
Yeah, Steve thinks he could, right?
No, I couldn't. All right, our cabochon, one cabochon. By the way, if there are those of you who would like to see more cabs, just let us know. I've got my cab collection because I prefer them for wrapping. But this one is a purple banded agate cab. I am starting the clock. Name is Misty, means covered in mist, 40 by 30, which is a perfect stone for wrappers, particularly if you're new to it. And there's just some wonderful colors in here. You got blue, reds, whites, a little touch of yellow, and some brown in this. This is the stone of science, or the sacred stone of the astral. And all right, Becky, you're ready. We've got pink.
One thing is the bindings bag will have a glue-on bell rather than a pinch bell. For those of you who don't want to wire wrap it and just want to turn it into a pendant,
Yep.
we put the right type of bell in the bag for you.
Talk fast, Debbie. Got purple leather, antique silver, metal findings. And what have we? Oh gosh. Purple banded agate rounds, 8 millimeters. And then we have some, here you go. We have pink Mashon jade, but there's some flash in there. I'm not sure where that's coming from.
Is that Mashon or Malaysian?
It says Mashon.
Okay.
And then somewhere down in here, there it is, we have some frosted opalite rounds. These are 6 millimeters.
No, the opalites are 4s.
They're 4 millimeters. In my mind, I said 4. And then here's the pink. We've got pink imitation jade crystals, 8 by 6. We have 25 white imitation jade abacus. And then finally we have this purple crystal abacus that's plated in the smaller size, the 4 by 3. We have the hex and the rice, which gives a lot of sparkle, and the crystal goes with everything. And then in the bag, oh, we got pink pearls, or purple pearls, pink and purple pearls. But first off, we have 4 crazy lace ovals that are 18 by 13. We have 5 amethyst double drilled rectangles. These are rounded on one side, but they're double drilled. There are 5 of those. We have some crazy lace purple rondelles drilled through the middle, 10 by 6, 8 opalite ovals. We have 10 moonstone rondelles that you can see buried down in there. And then 12 fluorite faceted rondelles. If I can find, there's one. There's a few more. And then we have the cultured pearls, which are kind of a pinky purple. My granddaughters could tell you what it is. They're 7 by 4. They're the double drilled, and time is up.
Becky at 68.
Ah, Becky, we know your weakness. Thanks, Becky. Oh gosh, I
Got
hate.
a couple of granddaughters that are going to envy you, that's for sure. They love pink and purple.
You know, I almost hate to do this to Becky because the next one's got some pink in it too. All right, plume agate. This is a kite shape. Again, the plume agate has these wonderful flower plumes, the dendritic plumes. Let me start the clock. Shikoba, which is a Native American name, meaning little feather. And that's very appropriate because these plumes look a little bit like flowers and feathers. Anyway, nice heavy stone. It's 35 by 33. And the accessory bag on this one's got some special stuff in it too. The leather on this is white with an antique gold or a gold finish on the metals. And we have got Malaysian jade rounds, kind of a pinky and white, 8 millimeters. There's 20 of those. We have rose quartz, 6 millimeter rounds. There's 25 of those. And then we have some moonstone. This is an A grade 4 millimeter moonstone. It's got some neat flash, but you almost need to take it out in the sun. Then our abacuses. Pull them out. The large abacus right here, the 8x6 is a pink plated. And then we have the 6x4, which is a pink crystal abacus with an AB finish. Nice chance to compare the different finishes. And then finally we have an imitation ivory jade in the 4x3. And there are 35 of those in there. We got the rice and the hexes. And then we open the big bag of light pink. Let's see if I can say this one right this time. Pink Peruvian opal. It's, wow, just anything with a P in it I have a rough time with. 19x22, it's double-sided. It's kind of a faceted nugget, I guess you would call it. Anyway, we have some more of the chiastolite rectangles with that distinctive cross on it. We have 5 rose quartz ovals, as you can see there. And then we have 4 rose quartz marquees. They're faceted marquees, and they're a briolette drill on it. And then we have these rose quartz that you can see there. They're a flat cut, a little smaller than the ones we've had sometimes. They're 8 millimeters. And then we have the double drilled cultured pearls. 24 seconds left. Wow, what are we going to do with all the time? These pearls are just, they're an amazing button. Just a really nice finish. They're pretty close to flawless on the side. There's a little bit of ringing on the edges sometimes, but just very unusual if you've got a place for them.
The chiastolite has shades of pink down through its flash and that, which is why I put them in with these dendritic.
Hard to see in this.
Stones. It's hard to see on the monitor, but they do have several shades that flash down inside that stone.
Time is up.
Deborah, 53.
Deborah
Seiko.
Deborah Seiko. Congratulations, Deborah. Oh, I almost grabbed the wrong one.
And that again is very much a one-of-a-kind stone. I have a few others that have the plume type features in it, but nothing with that cut, that shape. That's the only, and it's got such a beautiful gloss finish. I think you'll love it.
This is Amatola, which is a rainbow
Hi,
jasper teardrop. Valerie made it.
Valerie made it.
Okay, Amatola, rainbow jasper teardrop. Let's start the clock on this. A little on the, I like this size, the 35x17s. Amatola, by the way, means rainbow. And it is a true jasper. This one is two-sided. It's got the really fancy side and the more subtle side.
This is the triplet.
Oh my heavens. Let me stop the timer here for just a second. This is a triplet. Well, you got to hear all about Amatola. All right, this is a triplet. Now, as you know, everyone gets to bid. The top three bidders will win the 3 stones. Each stone, the bag is identical, or pretty close to identical. The top bidder can choose first. Number 2 gets to choose the second, and the third highest bidder gets the 3rd stone. All right, now I will start the clock. And each one of them has its own name. We can talk about that later on. They're neat names. The leather on this is black with gunmetal for the findings. The stones in the accessory bag. First off, you get 20 rainbow jasper, 8 millimeters. And there are 25 rainbow jasper 6mm. And those are beautiful stones. And then we have 35 howlite rounds for the 4mm. Our abacuses. You've got the large abacus is a plated wheat. The middle, the 6x4, there are 20 of those, by the way. 25 of the middle, which is a black crystal with a nice shiny plating as well. And then wheat crystal for the smallest. And of course we have the hexes and the rices. And then we have the bead soup, the bag of everything else. The focal on this one is a red jasper focal, 25 by 18. And then there are 2 red agate coins as well, drilled top to bottom. Then there are 5 rainbow jasper ovals. Those are a nice rich color on those. And then 5 carnelian double drilled rectangles with rounded ends. There are 2 carnelian tubes. These are a column type tube. And then 6 carnelian fauceted rondelles. These are 10 by 6. They are an A-grade carnelian. And finally, there are 15 moonstone fauceted cubes, which you can see these little cubes scattered around throughout. Set those all right here. How did I get done so quickly? Let me give you the names on the other 2 stones while we're here. We have Arcas, which is an African name, and which means goddess of the rainbow. And then we have Arona, which is a Maori name meaning rainbow. What's interesting is it also has a Hebrew name, or that same name is in Hebrew means strength. So 16, 15, 14, how do we get through so fast with 3 stones? I guess it's because we started late, isn't it? Anyway, keep in mind, number 1, I should show the back side on the others because these are 2-sided stones.
Yes, they are.
Okay, we are through with the bidding. While I'm moving this, we'll decide who's 1 and who's 2 and who's 3.
Thank you, Deborah. Sometimes it's really hard curating these stones. I force Steve to come out and say, okay, Steve, this one or this one. So if you don't like something, we'll blame Steve.
Yeah. We have one little helper who Debbie brought her in to help curate one time, and I think she was going to have a nervous breakdown. And then I helped once or twice, probably once because I have totally different tastes from Debbie, and just to save a marriage, we usually end that. All right, do we have a first place yet?
Oh, still waiting.
Still waiting. It's the lag, right?
Could be.
By the way, let us know in the comments or through emails or whatever else what you think of doing this triplet. We need to find a way to make it a little quicker, possibly. But Debbie lays awake at night thinking of all the people who bid but didn't win anything.
Hey, Faye was
Faye,
the top bidder.
Faye, top bidder. You want the left, the middle, or the right? Like it says, they all have 2 sides.
She wants the second one. So the middle one?
That's the middle one. Doesn't matter which side we count
Just
from.
pick it up, and if you're wrong, she'll tell us. So that one's going to Faye.
Okay, Faye. Then we got left and right.
And the next one is Ursula. Which one does Ursula want?
We got left and we've got right.
She wants the one on the right.
Okay, so who's third?
And our third winner was Sharon.
Sharon, this is your stone. It's my favorite, Ursula.
Well, it's interesting because if I asked 5 different people what their favorite was, I'd get 5 different choices.
Probably.
It's like, which is better, apples or oranges? All right. Oh.
This is our geode Druzy agate coin. This is a 47 millimeter coin. It's not quite two-sided, but it has this wonderful geode in the middle. You can see through it. So I'm going to start the timer.
You see it's sparkling kind of as Steve moves it.
Yep.
You'll catch that glitter. It has lots of glitter.
It's 47 millimeters. Name is Kira, which is Russian and means sparkling or shining. Very appropriate. I think all of you know what a geode is. I don't need to explain it. But this is a large stone. The accessory bag on this is a purpley bag with antique silver metal. And we have some fun color here in the accessory bag. All right, we have this rock crystal, again in 8 millimeter that's been heat treated, so it's purple, 8 millimeters. This is an A grade.
But they heat treat amethyst to turn it into citrine. I guess heat treating rock crystal turns it into an amethyst.
Gives it a purple color.
Yeah.
And then we have Mashon jade rounds. This is a dyed stone, 6 millimeter. And then there's 50 moonstone faceted rounds. This is a 3 millimeter stone, but it's got some fun moonstone sparkle in it. And then we have, where's my abacuses? I'm missing one. It's hidden in, it didn't drop out, people, sorry. There we go. All right, there are the 3 abacus beads. The largest one is, what is that, lilac?
Yeah, it's a lilac.
It's a lilac color.
Very light purple.
Very light purple. And then we've got a pink imitation jade in the middle and in the small. And so there are 20, 25, and 35 of those. And then, of course, we've got the hexes and the rice that are down here inside the bead bag, which I can't believe you packed all those in there. I will tell you there are purple double drilled pearls in this. And what have we got? We've got shell beads. These are faceted. They are 20 by 15. There are 4 of them, which I'm going to set aside.
And they are double drilled.
They are double drilled. You can see what they look like. Just a nice shell finish. Pull that over a little bit. And then we've got crazy lace ovals, purple. There are 4 of those, 18 by 13. We have these little opalite ovals. There are 8 of those, 11 by 8. We have 8 purple crazy lace agate rondelles that match up with the ovals. And then we have some carnelian tubes. I don't see any carnelian tubes. Is that a misprint? Because I don't see any tubes in here at all. We have moonstone nuggets. You can see the little chunks in there. And then we have 12 rainbow fluorite faceted rondelles. These little tiny ones here. And then there are the cultured pearls. Okay, timer is up. Got a couple of typos today. This is what happens when you're doing things in the middle of the night.
Well, and crunched for time because somebody fell and had an accident.
I did that yesterday.
No.
At least that's what I remember. You tell me whatever you want. I'd probably go with it. Do we have a winner on the Geo Druzy?
No, we have a website or a Facebook group
Yes, we have both.
link.
But do we have a winner? So
Looks like Deborah at 70.
all right, Deborah.
Deborah has won a couple of great stones today.
You know, it's kind of funny because we when we're going through the stones, we say which ones are going to be popular, and Debbie put that one down as the second most popular, she figured. All right.
And it's a one of a kind. I don't have any more like it.
This is Norina, which means fresh greenness in, in the German language, Swiss. It's a Swiss name. And this is, like I said, a moss agate, but it's unique in that it has this Druzy formation over on the one side as well. I will get the timer going, and we'll begin the bidding, and then it has this sweep of kind of a grayish agate in the middle, but down along the side you've got your moss agate. It's 40 by 31 millimeters. It's moss agate, so of course we've got green leather with an antique silver on the findings. And what do we got? We got tree agate, which is
had one strand.
This is it. Okay, 8 millimeters. There are 20 beads on that strand, and then there are moss agate rounds for the 6 millimeters, and buried down in here somewhere we have some. If I can find them, where is it? There it is. Is this fauceted topaz?
That is genuine topaz.
This is topaz. It's a fauceted 4 millimeters. It's a large 4 millimeter.
We put like a few of these beads in each of the Winter Wonderland box, and this is just what was left over after I'd done all the boxes.
For our abacuses, the large abacus is it's a crystal, but it has an AB finish, so it's clear. The medium size, the 6x4, is a green, half plated, with kind of an opal, inside glass. And then the small one is also a green opal crystal abacus. So you've got opal with the green half plating on it. We got the hex and the rice. And we've got donuts. In the bag. I love donuts. This is a moss agate donut. These are great because if you've got a cloth cord, you just do a quick, lark's head knot, and you've got a pendant and a necklace. This is a 25 millimeter. It's an A grade. It's got a beautiful moss agate, finish in it, finish whatever you call it. Then we have praise, 5 praise jasper ovals. I didn't know Debbie would ever get rid of any of her praise. These are 18 by 13. And then we've got fancy jasper tubes. We've got 4 preonite fauceted briolettes that are a marquee shape. And then green spot jasper tubes. You can recognize those. And we've got this gray silver double drilled pearl down there as well. Preonite. Tell me about preonite, Debbie. You got 5 seconds.
Also goes by the name of green rutilated quartz, but it's not the same stone as the pendants that we've put up for sale. So it's better just to call it pretonite or tourmalated quartz, maybe.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the auction is over.
Faye at 56.
Okay, Faye. Like I said, donuts are great because if you've got a granddaughter who comes in at the last minute saying, I need something for a birthday present today, all you do is just take your nylon cord and tie the lark's head, put a clasp on it, and they love you forever.
Unless you're Becky, then you can wire wrap it almost as quickly.
That's right. All right. We are ready for Lapis lazuli. And this is a natural. As far as we know, this is not dyed. It's got some great...
Usually you won't see any of the white spots or pieces on a dyed stone when it comes to lapis. So if you can make out the white coloring that you see towards the bottom of that stone, it's a pretty good indication that it has not been dyed. Most lapis is dyed.
Well, the really good looking stuff is.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So I'm pretty sure this one's undyed.
Yeah.
Clock.
But it's got, I'm going to start the clock. I was waiting for you to quit.
Okay.
All right, timer's going. This is Cilia, which means heavenly in the Latin. 48 by 29, good size stone. One of the oldest stones known to man. The footstool of God supposedly was made of lapis, also the 10 Commandments, according to history. And let's see what's in the bag.
This
Fun
has
stuff.
a lot of pretty pyrite in it too.
Yeah, the pyrite runs in nice bands. You've got a black leather in the findings bag with gold. And it looks like we've got sodalite rounds for our 8mm, which is almost a matching blue, I believe.
This is an A grade sodalite.
It is.
So again, you won't see very much white. You won't see any of the cream or gold or orange that you can see in sodalite. It looks like lapis.
Okay, moving on, we've got lapis in the 6mm. And then buried down here, we've got pyrite rounds, which of course pyrite is a part of lapis. And these are really nice 6mm, 4mm. That's why Debbie's here. And then for our abacus, we've got a royal blue for our large one. 4 is an imitation pyrite, crystal. And then finally for the 3x2s, there are 50 of them because they're smaller. You have a royal blue. Then of course we have our hex bead and our rice. And then inside the bag, I'm expecting to see more sodalite and lapis, I think. That's a big focal. That's a 25 by 18 sodalite focal. That's an A grade, drilled top to bottom. It's two-sided. And then we have 5 lapis ovals, which are 18 by 13. Then we have some pyrite rectangles, 18 by 13. There's 2 of those. And then there are 2 sodalite twisted rice. There's the other one right there. And then we have 4 lapis lazuli hearts. These are a puffy heart. There are 5 of those. We have 8 pyrite rondelles drilled through the center. And then we have pyrite nuggets, which you can see the chunky nuggets mixed around in there. There are 8 of those. And then there are 15 of our double drilled pearls in there as well. Yeah, lapis has a wonderful history, and unfortunately, until fairly recently, it was kind of a politically sensitive area, since most of the really good lapis comes from Afghanistan. Still mine it today, much like they did, 5,000 years ago. Bidding is over.
Double drilled means you have 2 drill holes.
Yes, it does.
Means you can string 2 different strands through it.
But the pearls.
Yes, they have 2 holes.
But in the pearls, it's a cross drill. One goes one way, one goes the other. Whereas a lot of the rectangles, they're parallel holes.
Let's see.
So just be aware.
Let's see. Becky at 48. Becky took a blue set, huh?
Whoa, Becky.
Not just pink. She's also a blue girl.
All right. Well, guess what? We have a second chance. And this is Kailani, which means sea and sky, which is very appropriate for a lapis because it's got a blue. In fact, there was a Greek philosopher who stated that lapis lazuli was a piece of the midnight sky. And you can see that. You've got your Milky Way just glittering here against the dark blue. Now, this is a second chance, meaning if you have won an auction, you cannot bid. This is only those who have not won today. And we're not going to set the timer, so we will begin the bidding at $10.
Well, we have a bid for 48 from Camille.
All right, I guess
45.
I guess we're at 45. 45. So we have a 46, 45 going 46, 45. We'll just run this for a little bit. Love lapis lazuli. We had a lapis club one month in our when we had our studio. So 45, 45. We'll count down 10, 9. The findings bag will be the same. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, Camille. She was bidding on the first one, so I guess she just decided
She just
to start with her high bid.
start with the high bid.
Oh, hi, Susan. Welcome. I didn't. She just got here.
She just got here. I'm sorry, Susan. It's all gone. Nope. No,
have
actually,
a few left.
there's actually quite a few left. And keep in mind, don't leave at the end, because we are going to be drawing for the elephants, which sounds a little strange, but we're doing it nonetheless. Let's bring out the elephant. There's one of the little elephants right there, carved all the way around.
Are you doing those now?
No, I was just showing them.
Oh, okay.
We've had some people come in since.
Okay.
We can't do it. We haven't finished.
Like I said, we still got just a couple more stones to go.
Oh, right. This is a picture jasper. This is Shitra. It's an Indian origin, means artistic jewel beaming with vibrance and charm. You can say a lot with just a single name. We are starting the bidding. This is 42 by 22. This is a true jasper. It's typically has brown tones, brown, cream colored tones. And of course, it's most famous because you can see pictures in the patterns in there. And it was thought to be definitely a stone of the earth.
They look like those old-time sepia pictures.
The painting or the photographs.
Yeah.
The findings kit on this is a white with antique copper. And let's see what we've got in here. Oh, we got the Tibetan Z's. Now, the Tibetan Z's can be carved different ways. This one is a band going around it. And the color on this goes very well with that. And then we have 25 magnesite rounds. Those Z beads, by the way, are 10 millimeters. There's 15 of them. And then we have 35 picture jasper rounds in the 4 millimeter. Got all my sizes right that time, Debbie?
Good.
Ain't I amazing?
Sometimes you
Okay.
have your moments.
I'm doing it with a swollen face and blood dripping down. We have abacus beads. The largest is half-plated copper on a cream crystal, 8x6s. There are 20 of those, 25 wheat crystal in both the 6x4 and the 4x3. And then we have our hex and our rice. And then inside the bag, what have we got? Oh, this one's fun. I'm going to show you this first. Okay, these are the double drilled pearls.
Well, this will answer what's their name's question.
Yeah, this is how they came to us, and you can see the threads running through there, which shows how they came to us and how they can be beaded. I've seen them beaded in in a square pattern in the past. Anyway, we've got those here, but that's just one part of the bag. We have got 5 brown jasper ovals, and the one's red. But anyway, these are 18 by 13. There's 5 of them. And then we have these tiger eye diamond beads that are double drilled. They're 20 by 11. We have 6 magnesite briolette drops, 6 of those. There's 3 pairs of earrings, or a really neat charm bracelet. We have 4 brown zebra jasper coins drilled side to side. Those aren't zebra jasper.
Those
No, they're okay.
the coins.
Oh, okay. And then 11 wood jasper rondelles, which are these little tiny beads that are drilled through the middle. We have 7 white agate tubes. They call them a tube, but they're rectangular in shape. They're small and they're fun. Then, of course, the pearls that we talked about. And so we are done. Bidding is finished.
Kim won the picture jasper.
All right.
Congratulations, Kim.
All right, make sure I go the right direction. Okay, we have a Druzy agate as our next stone. This is amber. Latin and French means amber colored. Crystal or jewel, very appropriate. It's 53 by 33. This is kind of a large stone.
Look at the banding.
Starting the time on there. Yeah, when I look at banding on an agate, and you've got this Druzy strip here, I try to see how far into the stone I can see the banding, and this one goes quite deep. That's the beauty of a Botswana or a Persian Gulf agate, but you can find it often in other striped agates as well. All right, inside the bag, we have black leather and gunmetal findings. Oh, this is fun. We got yellow weathered agate rounds, 8 millimeters, with kind of a weathered crackle finish on it. Down so you can see that. And then we have some onyx, 6 millimeters. And then we've got these fun yellow Malaysian jade, 4 millimeters, and they're a large 4. Our abacus. See what we've got here. Looks like almost a smoky quartz, half plated. They're calling it black on AB clear crystal. So it's a half plated black on AB. And then the middle one is a champagne crystal. And then you've got the same black on AB for the small one. There's the hexes and the rices. And then the bag. You probably really decimated our double drilled pearls today, Debbie.
Yeah, they may not show up again. I don't think I got very many left.
All right, in the bag, we have got 3 brown banded ovals, 20 by 15. And then you've got these citrine coins. There are 5 of the citrine coins. They're 12 millimeters. There are 7 fauceted smoky quartz rice. They're like a barrel. And then you have the lemon jade cuboids. These are the kind of a cube-shaped tube. You've got 7 smoky quartz tubes, which are more of a traditional looking tube. And then 15 yellow opal small nuggets. Little nugget chunks all over the place. And then the double drilled pearls, A grade, 7 millimeter by 4 millimeter thick.
The yellow opals really are in the opal family. You will see flashes through them, kind of like you see in Labradorite and moonstone and all of that.
Yeah, they really show up on a strand.
Yeah.
They really show up on a strand. But you got a nice fun selection here. In my mind, those agate ovals, they're all small focals to me. Time is up.
Bees and honey, I like that, yes.
What's that?
Becky Foster says, I'm feeling bees and honey in that.
That's exactly.
Angela at 42.
Angela, congrats. All right.
I go looking for bee charms or beehive charms. Yeah,
what do we got? We've got a coin. Crazy lace agate. Because it's flat, this is 2-sided. Crazy lace is something we're looking at to do a box in the future, but I have set the timer. This is lacy, which is a French name meaning lace-like or netted. And you can see why this thing, I can look at crazy lace and just stare at them forever and look deeper and deeper into them because the pattern just gets smaller and smaller. But anyway, let's see what's in the bag that goes with it. The findings is this rich brown with antique copper. And, oh, those were mine. We've got, this is an A grade red tiger eye. There are 20 of those. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll get over it. Then we have 25 moonstones, which is A grade. Oh my heavens. Got chatoyancy and flash. And then the 35 carnelian rounds. Those are Debbie's. You can have all those you want. 35 of those, 4 millimeters.
Nice grade.
They are. Everything's a good grade in this box. Just throw away the stone. All you want is the bag on this one. Now they're a pretty stone. All right, and in our rondelles, we've got the large rondelle is a half-plated copper on red crystal. And then the 6x4 is also half-plated copper on red. And then the small stone is an ivory, an imitation ivory, but it's got a lot of sparkle to it also. And then we've got the 2 crystal strands, the hex and the rice, which will run across there. And I didn't see this one before. I'm worried about what's in the bag. Oh, I can already see red tiger eye. Yep, there it is. Got a red tiger eye focal. This is a coin. You can see the chatoyancy on that. This is 20 millimeter. This is an A grade. And then you've got 4 crazy lace ovals right there. And then there are 3 red tiger eye ovals. Oh, that one's got some amazing chatoyancy. 4 carnelian twisted rice. These are a big rice. What are those? They're 16 by 8 A grade. Of course, the red tiger eye is mine. It's A grade also. Then we have 5 crazy lace agate double drilled squares, which you can just kind of pick out the squares. And then 4 red tiger eye rondelles. I don't feel quite as bad about those. And then there are 15 moonstone faceted cubes. No pearls in this one. You get moonstones and my red tiger eye. This one, the bidding is over.
And the double drilled squares.
And the double drilled squares. All right. So you get all of my red tiger eye and we're throwing everything else in.
At 55.
All right, Susan. Pretty stone. And we have a second pretty stone because we're getting a second chance. This is Lisai. Polynesian, means very fine or lace-like. And again, you've got that wonderful crazy lace pattern. And because it's a flat coin, it's also 2-sided. So you can pick your favorite side or you can set it up so that you can flip it. This is a 30 millimeter. Everything in the bag is exactly the same, which just about clears out my stash of shaped red tiger eye. So we're going to begin the bidding right now. Bidding to start at
You can bid
10.
only if you haven't won.
This is only if you haven't won.
We're up to Linda at 26.
At 26. 26. We got a bid of 26 from Linda. Got 27.
We have 30 at
27.
Rima.
We're at 30. Okay, we're jumping ahead to 30 for this. Let's flip that over so you can see that. It's like getting 2 stones for the price of 1. Plus you get all of my red tiger eye.
33 for Rima.
33 Dreama. 33, 33. I have 34, 34, 33, 35.
35 from Misty. Misty just beat out Valerie at
Yeah.
35.
Why do $1 bids when you can jump ahead in round numbers? So we're sitting at 35, 35. I'm going to count it down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
36 for
We have a bid
Rima.
for 36. I'll count down
Well,
from...
Bridget beat Dreama in at 36. So
Okay, so...
Bridget would be the high bidder.
So Bridget's at 36. I'll count down from 5. Bridget, 36, 5, 4, 3, 2,
37.
1. 37 at the last second. Okay, 37.
Dreama, 37.
Yeah.
Count from 10 down.
Let's start at 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dreama.
Okay, Dreama at 37.
Hard one.
You will love that red tiger eye, I promise. It is absolutely stunning.
Well, the focal's nice, or the The orphan's nice too.
Oh yeah, crazy lace. That's some of the prettiest crazy. That's your Mexican crazy lace, which tends to have a lot more lacy type pattern running through it than some of the crazy lace you get from other areas of the world. So.
And it is not dyed.
Nope, it's not dyed, but it tends. I've got crazy lace from several different mines, and the stuff that comes from Mexico, for some reason, always seems to be just a little bit better.
Okay, this is our last stone for the day, other than our drawing. Remember, we have elephants coming. I really wanted them to be pink elephants, but darn.
Nope, they're red rainbow jasper.
Okay, this is a carved stone. This is Labradorite. As soon as I get my timer going. Okay, this is Norina, which is a Romanian name meaning beautiful aurora, dawn, or morning star. And what's neat about this is the flash is on the edge of the petals mostly. It's got some beautiful carving, flat back. It is 36 millimeters by 37, about 7 millimeters thick. Again, it was thought that this was, they captured the Aurora Borealis in this stone.
That's one of the legends.
Okay, your findings bag is black, and I believe that's antique silver. And let's see. Oh, we have got Labradorite rounds, 20 of them, 8 millimeters. You can see we got some blue and gold flash in there. And then we've got, I know I've got it in here, we've got nuggets. Again, Labradorite nuggets. Got some fun flash in those. They range from 6 to 8. This is an A grade for a nugget. And then we have 4 millimeter. Where's my 4 millimeter rounds?
Yeah, I promised lots of flash on this Labradorite. I've bought Labradorite in the past that didn't have flash, and it's just a kind of a grayish brown stone.
Okay.
So I do look for lots of flash.
I can't find my, oh, there it is. I'm sorry, I just ran out my timer. There's your Labradorite, and this is very flashy. This is an A grade.
It's also very clear for Labradorite. That's why it's an A grade.
Abacus. You've got this AB metallic on frosted black for the largest stone. The second size is blue on gray crystal, very deep blue and gray. And then finally a 4x3. So it's a metallic on frosted black. These frosted ones they look really good in certain circumstances. Inside the bag, and you can just keep bidding while I'm talking. We've had some interruptions. Okay, we've got one Labradorite focal coin. It's two-sided, mostly blue. I was going to say green and gold, but that came out glue. I've got some blue, lots of different flashes on that. It's a 20 millimeter. Then you've got Labradorite ovals. There are 4 of those, and you can see the flash on those. And then we've got larvacite briolets. Larvacite's kind of a cousin to the Labradorite. It's mostly blacks and grays. Briolet drops, 4 of those. You've got 9x7 buttons, pearl buttons. They're just single drilled, but they're a button. Peacock color. There are 10 moonstone rondelles, 8x5s, 15 faceted cubes, the little cubes down in there. And then there also are the double drilled pearls, also in a peacock.
Both sets of pearls are an A grade. So.
Yeah, and they're a peacock color, which means it's just all the dark colors.
Well, they have that same kind of flash, or what do they call it? The aura around a pearl, the
luster?
The luster, yeah.
Anyway, I forgot to put in the hexes and the rice shape as well. Anyway, that's what we've got. Bidding is ended, as you probably know.
Nancy won that at 75.
Okay, Nancy. All right, do we have all the names for the drawing, Debbie?
Oh, yeah, I've been writing
You've been writing them down?
down as people come in.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, she forgot. There's only 3 names.
Which will be hard since we've got 6 of the... My problem is they like to kind of stack up.
That's okay. I'll mix them up.
But I mean, they nest inside of each other.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm trying to pull them apart here.
I'll denest them.
I guess if you kind of dump them out on your bead map and then make sure they're not
Gimme.
nested.
Give me the thing. People are tired of us. They want to go home, or they are home. All right. There are all of them, and I'm just going to pick 6 at random.
Okay.
I forgot to put my drum roll in.
I don't think they'll hear that.
No, they won't. Okay, number 1 is Dreama.
Dream of Moonwolf. All right.
And let's dig deep down in here. And we got Deborah S.
Deborah Seiko.
That's number 2.
She's going to get an elephant.
Okay, pulling over here. Julie H.
Julia Heiser.
Heiser, okay. And Misty. All right, Misty. How many is that? I don't want to give away more than I've got. We got 2 more. Let's pick something down here from the middle. Carol.
Carol Hauser.
Congratulations, Carol. Hope you like elephants. If you don't, I'm sure someone else would take it. And then finally, we've got Christy. And you have spelled her name all over.
McCrory.
It's McCrory.
So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those were the 6. They'll get their elephants.
Okay, those elephants will be coming shortly. Debbie will send out notifications to all of you to verify that the people who won actually did win. And then we'll get the invoices after those go out.
And we will do free shipping.
We will do free shipping today. Oh, my Scotch ancestry is just grating right now. We appreciate all of you coming. Just for your information, if you know anybody who's interested in a subscription, we do have subscriptions available at this time. If anyone who's here today is not a subscriber and would like to be, send us an email, because I'm going to be posting a link or a purchase button on our website, and then it could go a little crazy. So right now you're getting a little jump on it, because I won't do that till next week. And then in about 2 weeks, you'll get to meet the Duzys and find out a little more about that. Anything else for us, Debbie?
Yeah, the Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, I suggest you might want to look into that.
Yeah, Gemstone Orphanage group.
Again, Colleen helps us to moderate it. But with the release of our next subscription box, we're going to be running a contest.
Yep, tell you more about that.
We will have 3 prizes, and they're going to be very similar to these auction stones with the dress-up bags.
Yep,
So that's going to be another way to get your hands on one.
Yeah, we've been so busy with other things. We will have some more tutorials up, and we will be bringing back our newsletter and a couple of other features that have been kind of on hold as we've been playing catch-up. So anyway, watch for those. Don't let the newsletter drop into your spam or junk folder.
And we thank Colleen for her help of being with us. She's under a lot of pressure, but she, like I said, we use her computer for the end of the auctions, and she snaps a screenshot and then checks that out to make sure that she's getting the top bidder. So
yeah, me, I just snap. I don't snap to do anything. All right, any final questions or comments? Otherwise, we are going to say goodbye for now. Do tell us if you like the triplet program. We did not have a flat rate this time. If you're still interested in that, we can do that again next time. Also, no, I think we'll leave it at that for right now. Anyway, we appreciate y'all coming. Any final comments from everyone else, Debbie?
I don't see, there's comments, I don't see any questions. So
Okay. we will look forward to seeing all of you again in the future. You all take care.
You take care. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.